Not too bad, but still a little dark. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I'm working on my 2025 Prius LE, and what I am doing is installing this ambient lighting I got from a company called Yorise on Amazon. Guys, I've done a video like this before on my wife's 2019 Kia Sedona. We don't have that car anymore, but I will link the video on the upper right hand corner so you could click on it and check it out. But it actually came out super sweet and it looked really nice, like it's something that came out of the factory. So from the time lapse, you saw me prying off the cargo light, okay, and I was hanging over the fender for a little bit, but it was very uncomfortable. So what I ended up doing was cutting the harness, and the reason why I cut the wire on the harness was to end up depinning the connectors, the positive and negative connectors. So now this little piece right here, so let's say, so this is the back right here. See how the back is open? Okay, the back is open. This little piece here, you pry off of the back and you end up seeing the silver pieces in there. And what you got to do is you have to have a very thin tool. So this is why I have like a depinning set, and I'll take a picture of this because this GoPro is definitely not going to pick it up. But you have to insert this tiny little tool in behind where the wire connects to it and pry upward in order to pull it out of this white harness piece right here. Okay, and the reason why I did that was to lengthen the wire, lengthen the positive and negative, so I'm not breaking my back close to this, okay? And I don't have to take apart this entire piece. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strip away a little bit of this positive and negative and attach it to this connector right here. This is a very handy connector that I've used on my show car. And let's say this is the blue, this is gonna be negative. You insert this right here. Obviously, you strip some of the wire away, put it in, and you clamp down. And look, I'm putting a lot of pressure on this and it's not breaking. So what I'm gonna do is the source wire is over here. It's gonna connect to the positive and negative here. And then I have two outputs for the positive and two for the negative, okay? So unless, you know, I mean, you can use taps, but most likely you're probably gonna have to go inside the panels and stuff like that. Now, I've actually taken the panels apart yesterday. It can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, and there's a lot, when you lift this up, there's a lot of grease. There's a lot of grease, so you have to, gotta watch that, all right? Now, guys, I always tell you, make sure you test the product before you do anything. Now, I've done it before the video started, so what I'll do is I will actually test it out for you right now, just for shits and giggles. That's a negative, that's a positive, and it lights up pretty nice. So now, time to get to work. So what I'm going to do is I am going to time lapse just shaving this wire back, attaching the connector, and repinning the harness and attach everything else. right, guys, so pretty much that is it. Also, what really helped me out was this adhesion promoter in a pen. I'll link that in the description for you. Super easy. So as you saw, obviously before I started the video, I cleaned down the rubber strip, but it was still super slippery. So once I started putting the 3M literally started sliding off. That's when I got the adhesion promoter, and it stuck really well. Okay, now, yep, yes, everything is super nice. Now, on this strip, there's one part on this side here where it's solid white. There's a see-through, and then there's a see-through main portion on this side. You have to make sure this clear portion without the white, that white barrier tape, and that it's like a white, it's not even like a tape because it can't come off, but it doesn't matter. This points towards the inside where it's going to illuminate inside of the trunk space, if you get what I'm saying. So this was the perfect connector right here, where you have 4 outputs, where you have 2 outputs for positive, 2 outputs for negative, which worked for the strip and the cargo light. So the entire thing is pretty much filled up. I even have some with 3 outputs, okay, but this is actually pretty good. And what ended up happening is, once I got to the end, I cut it on the black strip, and then I took off the little piece, this little piece on the end, and I used this right here. This is called Lexel. It's an elastic sealant. It's actually really, really good. I actually used it as a sealant to prevent water from getting into the wall when I installed my level 2 charger. Okay, so this is something that's pretty good. I put it inside the cap right here, and that's it. So water should not be able to penetrate this area. It's actually still warm. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my heat gun and just pass it around, give it a once over all around, and that should be good. Okay, so I'm going to clean everything up. I'll time lapse it, and then I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, it's pretty dark, so let's see how this looks. You could already see how well lit it is through the glass. Oh man, that looks beautiful. Just don't mind my gym bag and stuff like that, but you can see that interior light right there. And look how sick this looks. Super nice. It's nice and well lit. And I still have this right here on, which means, like, if let's say I was to take this off, that top portion of the light is going to shine down even a lot more on it. You know what I mean? Let me show you. Look at that. Super nice, super well lit. I love how it looks. And as I'm closing the trunk, works perfectly. Click it open. Oh man, that is so fresh. All right, guys, well, listen, just definitely like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. All the stuff is going to be in the description. I can't, another successful install. Beautiful, man. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.